216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007. Another chance for you to grab $1,000 about 40 minutes from now, around 6:30, between when we get out of here and the Corey Roddick Experience will begin. Most hours throughout the day for the foreseeable future. We're helping you pay your bills. It starts at 7 a.m. with RMG, and then almost every hour until 9 o'clock at night. So there are a lot of opportunities for you over the next few weeks to grab $1,000. We've done a lot of contests in the past. Those are just, give you a little extra scratch. This is to legitimately help you guys. So I'm very pleased that we're doing this. Next chance for you to win is going to be around 6:30. And then 7:30 and 9:30 with Corey Roddick. But it starts 7 a.m., goes till 9 p.m. Danny DeVito is asking New Yorkers to stay home. He's a longtime Jersey resident. They're starting to deputize a lot of these celebrities. State of New York, state of New Jersey, they probably maybe hit him up and asked him. You're seeing more and more people do their little "don't go anywhere" PSAs. Danny DeVito's not a young man. He's in his 70s. And so he's couching it like, hey, I don't want to get sick. Don't kill me, I wonder if this will, in times of crisis, it sometimes brings people together who had previously been rent asunder, if you will. And he and Rhea Perlman never got divorced, but they haven't been together for a while. So they're still legally married. I wonder if this will bring the two of them back together. I wonder if the COVID-19 will put those two tiny lovebirds back together again.
So they're still married?
What I've understood is that they never got legally divorced. They just weren't living together. They weren't together anymore.
That's what we call a hood divorce.
There's a lot of people, not just the hood. There's a lot of people, the DeVitos excluded. There's a lot of people who can't afford to get divorced.
Well, I'm just saying,
Bill did that until like 8 months ago.
Yeah, that's the slang.
But that's because it wasn't money. He didn't want to write the paperwork.
That's the slang term when you're living in sin like that. Like it's a hood divorce.
It's not a sin.
Well, you're still dating you're living your life as you're single.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people not in the hood who still can't afford to get divorced.
Yeah, that's just what they call it.
That's what you call it.
Because
that's what they call it.
Also, hood twins is when
gender neutral.
Hood twins is when a guy gets two girls pregnant and they're due around the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what. So it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. It's just hood twins.
Boy, I'll tell you what. I took about 5 minutes this morning trying to find that Harper Hempel video.
No, you couldn't find it?
No, couldn't find it.
knows where it's at.
Does he?
I can show it to you if you would.
Send me the link.
Mm-hmm. You can't see. It's membership only. LPSG.
On what? Oh, really? It's on there?
Yeah.
I thought Pornhub would have it. They don't have it.
No, they took it down.
They took it down.
Oh.
That's why you got to get...
I got to it early, and I saw it early. But
Hood twins. Yeah. All right, here's Danny DeVito.
Hi, everybody. It's Danny DeVito. And I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, all over the state of New York, stay home. I mean, everybody. I mean, we got this virus, this pandemic, and, young people can get it, and they can transmit it to old people. And the next thing you know, I'm out of there. Please do us a favor, all of us, and stay home, not spread this virus around. Thank you.
You forget that Danny DeVito's actual voice is not as pronounced as like a Danny DeVito character voice.
right.
I'm happy that he owns our movie theater. That's kind of cool.
In
It
Oberlin.
gives me some pride.
Mm-hmm. I reposted an Instagram tweet the other day from the Always Sunny account, and it was a scene from years ago where they're following a trail of hand sanitizer through Patty's, and at the end of it is a clean-shaven Danny DeVito covered it, and he's so gross. He's been like he only came in season 2. For people who've been with Sunny from the jump, he came in season 2. Has been with him ever since. But Danny DeVito being willing to be disgusting on that show is one of the best parts of that show.
It's so good.
Climbs out of the couch and he's all sweaty and oh my God. He's fantastic. Robert De Niro did a quick video for Andrew Cuomo, who's the governor of New York and is currently presiding over the biggest outbreak in the United States. They're saying that the U.S. as a country will become the new epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak. And so he's asking everybody to stay home too.
Hello, this is Robert De Niro. We all need to stay home. We need to stop the spread of this virus, and we can only do it together. Not just to protect ourselves, but to protect others and all the older people you love. Please, I'm watching you.
See what he did there? Oh, from what, the Fockers, Bill? Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Meet the Fockers.
Parents.
I just don't-
The parents.
Meet the Parents.
I'm
That's the first
watching
one.
you.
I just don't know how these young people don't think they're going to get their incoming karma. Like, you think when you're...
Because A, that's not a thing.
Okay, but
B,
hear me out, though. I just don't understand how you could do...
you're 28.
Yes.
You've learned
27.
27, sorry.
About to be 28 in September.
You've learned a few things along the way.
Yes.
Not everybody has. You have said that if you were 21, you'd still go on spring break. You'd still be wilding out on the beach.
I understood the mindset of it, but like
It wouldn't have stopped you.
My mom would not have let me go. I wouldn't have had money to go.
But that's
like,
different than you not having the wherewithal to not go.
But I just,
you're saying I would have only stayed home because I didn't have the money, and my mom would have kept me home. She would have flipped out.
My mindset.
Had you been left to your own devices, you'd probably would have gone.
But this has never happened before, so I had nothing to base that off of. My mindset then, I was reckless. Yes, absolutely. I was reckless. I did things I probably shouldn't have done. Looking back on it now, like, I can't believe I'm still alive.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020. But I mean, it's precisely...
This was not a pandemic.
But it's precisely because it's unprecedented where people go, well, they're more willing to flip a coin and roll the dice. They're like, we don't know.
Understood. But
because a lot of people, and like I said before, the worst part when this is all, I hesitate to say over, but when it's all whatever.
Normal.
Settled.
When it's all kind of the dust settles a little bit, the worst part is going to be people who didn't get anything going, "Bleh."
Yeah.
Hoax.
See, it wasn't a big deal.
Right, and then the people who got
shut down
really
for nothing,
sick
yeah.
going, well, it was...
It was a big deal for us.
It was a big deal for us.
But
It's a
God
big
willing,
deal for people like Gwen that have to call into the hotline to complain about being with Alan. I was thinking about that call last night.
Poor woman.
And I was just like, this is like when they call to order a pizza. They're calling
they're
the
hurt,
cops.
yeah.
Yeah, like they're abused and they call to order a pizza, but it's actually 911 and they're like, "Hi, I need a pizza." Like, "Ma'am, are you okay?"
What's the standard?
Yes.
What's the
Extra
standard
pepperoni.
domestic violence pizza though? Is there an order like an angel shot at a bar? You know what that is?
Yeah.
The pizza is there a domestic violence order?
Punchy pepperoni.
I think you just order a pizza.
You do.
Yeah,
But you got to go.
No, you're just saying like, yeah, I'll take 2 large pepperoni pizzas and Coke, and they'll be like, "This is 911. This is not a pizza place." And they're like,
Oh, they
yeah,
call
I'll-
911.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for delivery.
Yeah, they're not calling pizza
They-
place.
You don't actually call. You thought they were calling a pizza place?
No, they call 911.
Oh.
So Gwen would call 911 and be like, I'll have a pizza. Ma'am, is your husband just not shutting up? That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Is he just arguing about anything because he's bored? Yeah, that's what's happening right now. And you need some relief from this. Absolutely. Okay, we'll send over an officer.
Hey guys, it's Gwen. I was just calling to commiserate because you guys are really the only other people Alan talks to. But being stuck at home with this man, I think I'm going to lose it. Do you guys have any tips to like tune him out or, I don't know, distract him from talking so much? I don't know what I'm looking for. He doesn't listen to this, right? Someone else checks these things for him. Just get back at me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, boy, I'll tell you what. You think you know somebody, and then they come at you like that.
Now, what are you talking about so much? Like, what's...
Yeah.
Ways to
getting her
keep us
down?
alive, Bill. I
Oh,
thought
yeah?
I was doing my husbandly parental duties. Duty. Oh, it gets me every time. Are you okay, by the way?
Yeah.
Are you all right over there?
Yeah,
All
why?
right.
Just sitting.
No, I know. I
her and her third floor mindset.
I want to make sure. I know.
Oh my God.
She's like, I can't wait until I'm back in the sky.
I love this.
Even though we're higher up right now.
Yeah, we're on the 4th floor here.
Didn't we have this discussion where the ground ends and the sky begins?
Yes.
Yeah.
When
The
is that?
sky
Except-
begins technically right above the ground.
North of your apartment, yeah.
Yeah.
Old apartment. But now, between living on the 3rd floor, working on the 4th floor here, you never have to go sub-level again.
I don't. Not if I don't want to.
When we go in the basement.
I don't have a basement.
You know,
No.
Oh yeah, we
To get
do.
out of here.
By the way, Gwen used to have this move where we'd be at a party or something, and somebody would be chatting her up about me. which she hates, rightfully
Oh yeah, no duh.
rightfully so.
It's like my sister. when we're out.
Rightfully so,
The
right?
Mary Santora.
Yes.
Gee, Alan Cox.
She'd be talking. Gwen would have this move where she'd just look at him and go, "He beats me." She'd be like, "Oh, yeah." She'd go, "He beats me." They'd be like, "Hey, well, see you later."
I love your wife.
Yeah, I do too. She's funny.
She's very funny.
So, yeah, I don't know. Now I trust, and you don't have to tell me, but I trust that none of you, stooped so low as to return her call, Bill,
No,
and give her tips and ideas.
I would never.
I didn't return a call.
If I come home and Gwen's got a Papa-Shot machine, I'm going to know what happened.
I sent her a
Tell
text.
you what, I had a Papa-Shot game last night.
Did you?
I set some scores. 142.
Threw up some points.
Do your neighbors
Yeah.
ever get pissed at you because they keep hearing the swish all night?
It's quiet. It's not loud enough.
It makes noise.
It makes noise, but those apartments
'Cause
are
it's-
pretty well insulated.
I was going to say, because it's up against the wall.
You're like cinder blocks, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really hear anything.
Do I still have the left-handed high score, by the way? Or did you beat my left-handed high score?
What was your left-handed?
27.
27. Oh,
I got
destroyed
25,
that.
remember?
My highest left-handed score is 70.
Oh, well. Because we did it the other day when we were doing the show there, and or I put up 28 and you got 27. Like you
Yeah.
just missed.
But I've put up 70
You have
before.
put.
Yeah.
I think I got
Left-handed.
That was not good.
No,
I
but
got
my high
21.
score overall is 142. So I highly suggest get a Papa-Shot machine. They're so fun.
7. I didn't get any of the black traits. Like, I can't play basketball. Like, I can't run. I
You
can't
didn't
do
get any of the
black
black
You're
traits.
pretty fast.
Dude, you were not that fast because I beat you in the pull-up blast, but you're pretty fast.
Yeah, but you said he
Yeah,
was.
I fainted afterwards.
But you said he was like running up on you.
Yeah, I had a huge lead and I barely beat him.
Yeah. Hey, that'll be the race in April. You versus Poundcake.
Me versus Poundcake, I'll
Yeah.
lose.
We'll see.
That's when I would lose
Why will you lose?
because he's fast.
Oh.
I got to take my shoes off.
Just wear some running shoes.
By the way, we were talking about this just kind of in passing, how the COVID-19 really has to be jamming up dudes with a side piece because they're finding a way. They can't get out of the house, can't go see them. Some soap opera actor, some dude from The Young and the Restless has got this now. Some guy from The Walking Dead. Amy Klobuchar's husband is in the hospital. Of course, she was running for president. And Dr. Phil said, stop screwing around. If you're out there screwing around, stop screwing around.
I hate
Knock it
Dr.
off. Hey,
Phil.
knock it off over there.
He's
all
such
right?
a quack. I hate him.
If
That's
you
enough.
If you're not with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. I think was the.
There's a
Wait, hold on. Whoop, whoop.
there's a quote from him. It's like, I'm not some Hasidic hillbilly with a snoot full of bees or something.
What?
What?
Hasidic hillbilly.
Snoot full of bees.
He's an actual doctor, though, right?
Yeah,
but he's like
I
a
know.
doc. He's like a doctor of physical education or something.
No,
like
I thought he was
A
a
gym teacher?
psychologist.
no, he used to have
Gym teacher
Literally,
DDR?
he used to like he's a doctor of kinesiology or something. Like he used
I
to
don't
own
know.
a chain of gyms, I think, before Oprah got a hold of him. I don't think he's a psychologist.
I thought
I
he
don't know
was.
what he is.
Saying it is a bigger issue because it's just not having an affair. If people are invested in anything and they're hedonistic and entitled, then they're reluctant to give it up. And that's just so selfish and immature that they're putting people at risk.
So, Dr.
Okay, so he has a PhD in clinical psychology. So I,
was
guess he
gonna
is.
say,
Okay.
He's trying to tell people how to live their life, and he ain't even got the PhD for it.
I mean, the point is you're only supposed to be having contact with someone you are already in quarantine with. And you clearly aren't going to be in quarantine with whoever you're having your affair
Boy,
with.
I thought Harvey Levin looked bad before. You see, this is from TMZ. You see him on a laptop camera. This guy, oh, I mean, listen, no one looks good in a laptop.
Pixelated
Oh, none
and-
of us look good on this thing, but
with. So you just got to let that go.
Everything's about a sacrifice right now. Nobody wants to give up all of their activities, whether it's illicit like that or it's your work or it's something that the trip you had planned or whatever you wanted to do. But look, we're all in this together, and right now we've got to be willing to make these kind of sacrifices. And just those people that really lack empathy and really don't care what the impact is on somebody else and are so immature that they're not willing to discipline themselves, those are the ones that are continuing to pursue these things, illicit or otherwise, that put other people at risk.
I sent my son's a huge Radiohead fan, and Ed O'Brien from Radiohead, I think, has been diagnosed with the coronavirus. And so I sent that to my son, to brighten up his day.
Yeah.
Your worst dad ever.
He's already taken his online classes, and I've been texting my older kids a lot, and I hear back from my daughter pretty frequently because she's just dicking around. My son, he's doing classes online. Mm-hmm. She's still on spring break, technically, I think. But he's doing all his classes online, so I'm not surprised to not hear back from him.
On the opposite side of the cheating, where you said it's going to be hard to have a side piece, it's got to be the easiest time to catfish somebody, though. Don't you think?
Got a lot of time to wait.
You can't meet them.
Yeah.
But also, the people that fall for catfishing...
Easy.
They're always easy to
No, I'm saying easy because I've been catfished.
Yes. And
you're gullible.
All you got to do...
He was too hot.
FaceTime.
They wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's how I knew.
That's the first rule.
But our texts were also green, so we couldn't have FaceTime to begin with.
You got to be smart about it.
There's Skype, there's Facebook video, there's Instagram chat. Like, all those have video conferencing now.
But what I'm saying is that to be like messaging with somebody, you physically can't meet them. Even if you did like send pictures that you found off the internet or something, now would be the time more than ever for a catfish.
You heard it here first, guys.
Do not catfish me. I don't want to be catfished. I'm saying.
Because what you got to do is you got to befriend all of her other friends, so it looks like you guys have mutual friends, and then you friend her. I did do that, and it worked. But I wasn't catfishing anybody. I just really, really had a crush on this guy. And I didn't want to be like some creep that was just like...
That's a creepy thing to do.
That's not a creepy thing to do. That's smart. I used my intelligence.
Did it work?
Science. Yes, it did work. I said hi.
We were at a party. Oh, to have a little fun.
This ain't gonna stop Bill.
But when I looked around, my man was missing. I walked outside, I couldn't believe my eyes. He was in Bill's arms, breathing hard and French kissing.
Listen, I think if you're breathing hard and French kissing, maybe do that with that person. But
that Rona.
Ooh.
And I love the woman, by the way, that his cast in this video. Nice, dark-skinned woman, thin, right? And you don't see what she's looking at. You just see her expression as she sees her husband in Bill's arms.
French kiss.
Breathing hard and French kissing. She just has this look on her face like, oh my God. What's happening?
No.
And you know she'd be out there screaming and hitting the guy.
I think she'd be a little bit more relieved if she found out her husband was the top. But it sounds like Bill's the top. Like her husband was the
Bill's
bottom.
the top for sure.
Because she said
But
he's
Bill does
in Bill's arms.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Bill's the top.
Bill likes French kissing, but only if you're breathing hard while doing it. Yeah.
Susan, Helen, and Jane. When all the time was handing was Bill. That was him with my name.
By the way, Bill is a white guy.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Oh, really?
Laying it down.
I assumed it was a white guy. Black guy's named Bill.
Bill Cosby.
Oh, a black. Bill Cosby, ever heard of him?
Never heard of him.
Just breathing hard and French kissing with the coronavirus.
So he's William Cosby?
I don't care how awful my Bill Cosby is. It's fun to do. Who cares? I hope I'm not in the gin pop getting the pop for the coronavirus.
I'm on the down low.
I'm at the commissary trying to get extra treats while I'm talking about all my raping.
So
Join in.
Come on.
I'm not going to try to do it. I can't.
My soulmate wants to know if we can get some pills to do some raping. You don't want to do bad Bill Cosby theater?
No,
Oh,
Bill
come
Cosby
on.
theater.
Why?
Cause
It's so much fun to talk about the raping and the... Come on.
maybe I'll practice tonight. And I'll come with.
cover up and all the different things.
Yeah.
I'll come with it tomorrow.
All right.
Bad Bill
Talking
Cosby
about the
theater.
rape.
Bill Cosby theater.
I don't know why all these young bucks are coming up asking me questions about the raping and the drugging. Nobody wants to talk about my dancing from the show. Brr. All right. Sure you don't want to throw in before
I can't. I don't even know how to do it.
Just try.
You think I do?
Yeah.
There you go.
You're doing Red Fox.
Yeah.
This is a big one, Elizabeth.
I'm coming.
My lips got real wet during
Shut up, dummy.
Ew. Weird. I had the opposite effect.
Well, now I don't even want to do it after all that.
What?
His lips got all wet.
Mary got all
Dry as a bone over here.
All right. Yeah, all right. Well, there you go.
guy at the bone, you gotta get some lube with ya.
Isn't that amazing? I hope you think so.